Draw. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi.
And so debut appearances for Zakaria Husseini together with his compatriot in midfield, Seth Kwajo for the Warriors. And there you have the bench for Hearts of Folk led by Kodri Dramani. And for Kotoko as well, led by the big man himself, Karim Abdul Zito. An ex-player himself and now in charge of the Fabulous side. Referee, very experienced referee, even though quite young, but very experienced referee. Reginald Collins Amwa, he is the man for this evening game. Very experienced campaigner, and he is a man for the game. It's not his first, he's been there several times, and he's in there again today, handling the big game between Kotoko and Hearts of Folk here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Right, so we count down to the game, and a big miss for Accra Folk.
And we are underway live at the stadium. Hearts of Folk kicking us off. It is a goalie Schwab with a long kick-out field. They're going to control the ball in their own half now. Emmanuel Entry looking for the man on the left side. Patrick Esiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Akwa, the man on the left side of defense for Kotoko in this evening's game. He throws one down. Get the ball back from. Oh, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of crosses from Akwa. The Phobians take over the ball now in midfield. Hearts of Folk, player goes to everything what an infringement. He says play should go on, and so play does go on.
We're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game, and trust me, Kotoko putting their passes together and getting applause from the fans here. Let's see how it goes, Benghazi.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down. Fun infringement for the Warriors, and they clearly are serving their intentions.
Sandwich between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neill locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Entry, but his ball to the left side is kept in. Alpha heads the ball on, but that connection from Kwampoku wasn't good enough, and out he goes for a throw-in. Kwampoku, you recall, joined the Black Stars team in the London special friendly that was played for the Black Stars. He was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though. But here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif.
Plus besoin de chercher une station de gonflage proche de chez vous en état de marche. Avec Nord-Auto, soufflez. Et gonflez, regonflez vos pneus quand vous voulez. Ah, chez Nord-Auto, il y a tout ce qu'il faut pour bien équiper votre véhicule.
Into midfield now he goes. Raphael Amponsa. The Phobia taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball in for that chance for Hearts of Folk already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball seen there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masudi Dramani. And Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hearts of Folk have their plan as well.
Hearts of Folk really are not taking this lying down. They are also giving it a fight. That was a great opportunity there for Hamza Issa. A free kick now for the Phobians. Deep in midfield. The last of the two ties met here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barren. 0-0 ended. But I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi. And it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Cup. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Headed on a chance for us to focus to be a goal. And goalie comes out. And Kamara with a beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hearts of Folk. But Kamara Mohammed in goal for the Fort Pablos team, coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hearts of Folk's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down, Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no VAR, you never know, it should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test that he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hearts of Folk has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hearts of Folk half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. Referee says play should go on, and that's go on. Kotoko with him on entry in midfield. That was a beautiful play from him. He locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to entry. Entry with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man Lord Amwa. Get the ball to Lord, but the linesman's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. And the Phobians are coming again. Good ball in field for Hearts of Folk. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass. Poor pass from Hussein. Trying to release his man Stephen Apia Asare, but the pass from Hussein was poor. Kelvin ostensibly as always, no nonsense with a clearance for Accra Hearts of Folk.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hearts of Folk, and then of course in Kumasi where he made a mistake, and I mean overconfidence, as we say. He was overzealous and it went a long way to affect them. He lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu in post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made it his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Hearts of Folk attacking now, but the pass is poor, only locating Kotoko's Emmanuel entry in midfield. He goes back, gets the ball to his man, sets Kojo. Kojo's ball is good, but headed out by Kunedu Yadom for the Hearts of Folk team. On the left side for Hearts of Folk this evening is the man, Stephen Asari. He's been brought down for this play to go on. It does go on. On the ball now for Kotoko is Esiedu. Good ball in field, onside. Pampoko on the ball now. Pass is good now. Amwa with a chance. And he could not connect the ball though. Linesman flag is anyway up for offside.
Good play from Kotoko Benghazi. Great play from Kotoko. And good movement there. But he went a bit too early and offside against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But trust me, Hearts of Folk will need to be very, very careful and leave too many spaces behind. Well, if those spaces are not covered, trust me, Benghazi, they might consider first goal here in the 2025 President's Cup.
That was Albert Tamwa with an opportunity, but he went a shade ahead of the defenders, so offside against him. Kotoko with an infringement though in their own half, and captain Samba O'Neill. He will locate his defensive partner Zakaria Fusaini, who joined the Warriors this summer from Brekum Chelsea. Good ball in field now, looking for the run of the striker, but will be cleared by Hearts of Folk. Emmanuel Amankwa with a clearance. And out it goes for a throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by the Fablo side. Aqua Francis gets the ball to his man, Set Kojo. Kojo goes back, locating his man in defense in Zakaria Fusaini. Zakaria now looks for Set Kojo. Goes in full. Beautiful play from Kojo to his man. The ball will break down and the front take over now. Good ball from Hearts of Folk. Kwesi Asma is brought down and referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Folk.
Well, referee will have a word with him, and I'm sure the next time he brings down a player, the next time he is a culprit, we will see a yellow card for the number 10 shirted man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And there the man in your short sets. Hearts of Folk with the ball in their own half. Deep in midfield now. Back to Kelvin. Osei Sasibe. SCB will locate Kunedu Iyadom. Iyadom in his own half, taking his time on the ball. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the Nations Wembley. Kotoko 0, Hearts of Folk 0. Still back in their own half. Hearts of Folk. Kelvin Osei, SCB the captain for the evening. Control the ball in his own half, looking for options, very few options. So he looks for Emmanuel Amankwa on the right side. Amankwa on the ball now for Hearts of Folk. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Kwesi Asma goes in field. But attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Fabulous team.
Gradually they're building up into this game, and you could see that of course the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Kunadu Yadom. Clearing his lines. Kwame Poku was trying to break loose but Konadu Yadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Hussein for Kotoko. He's deep in the half of half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Pass to Peter Asiedu. Asiedu's pass is poor, and Kotoko will lose out on the attack. It's out to look now. Counter is on for Atofuk. On the ball now for the far block side of the Phobians. Mauliwayo. Cross comes to the chances. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
Benghazi, he had so much space to control that ball. So much space to take his time and make a decision. He went for an early header. Maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from him.
He had so much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a bit of options, if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement though for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Kotoko have the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neill. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one outfield now, but out is Shuab Sharif saving it for Asofo. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates this man, Rafael Amponsa. Good ball infield from Wayu. Wayu gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asofo. Percy Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes infield. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Hearts of Oak are gradually finding their rhythm, Benghazi, and you could see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And then yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there, and timely clearance from Konadu.
Konadu clearing his lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. But ball has been cleared, and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GH1 TV. It's the President's Cup, live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Hearts of Oak against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neill controls the ball. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini looks up. Long ball out, looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Shuab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku was a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Shuab came out in time and saving it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Konadu Iyadom. Konadu Iyadom locates this man on the right left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, is been blocked and out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Hearts of Oak beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year, we saw Asek Mimosa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Hearts of Kotoko will take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the Hearts of Oak half now. Konadu Yadom. He loses out now. Kampoku on the ball. Kotoko shoots one, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch a goalkeeper, but then again, Konadu need to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defensemen of Accra. So they need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Konadu Yadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko's half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. Entry Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neill in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now. For Kotoko. He goes infield. He's lucky to have retained the ball there. Looks up, long ball over the top now. A ball declared again by captain for Atofo, Kelvin Osei Esibe. No nonsense man. A stalwart in defense for Accra Atofo, Kelvin Osei Esibe. With a clearance there for the Phobians. Throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by Aqua Francis to Kampoku. Who gets the ball to his man Peter Amidou. Amidou have cracked to midfield now.
Ultra-realistic voice cloning has arrived. Expand your workflow and reach globally. Bonjour, konnichiwa. Take control and save time, all while earning passive income. 11 Labs, ethical AI.
La boulangère, bio, équitable, français et surtout bon. Tu sais pas quoi faire?
Non.
Tu pourrais peut-être arranger ta cuisine, non? Je sais pas.
Of course, Kotoko have had a clear chance so far. Hearts of Oak need to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Kunadu Yadom on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. He joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Kunadu Yadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. A ball be cleared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Kunadu Yadom, redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going in with a tackle. He seemed to have come off west though, but he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian. Cross comes in. A good one to the box. And it will be cleared by the fabulous team. A poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked and will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Seth Kojo. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Kelvin Osayesibe. Osayesibe will look for options. Gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Imano Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Oak won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by a goal to nothing. In the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Oak actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2 goals to nothing.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayesibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captaining the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Oak dipping midfoot. Pass is good to the left side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go past his man. Can he do that? He does. And referee says pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And out he goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would need this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, we're going straight for penalties. And this time around, I think that it has been more open as compared to what we've seen in the previous games this season.
So the Phobians again will come into attacking areas. Hearts of Oak on the attack now. Cross comes in and ball cleared again by Zakaria Husseini. Out for a throw-in. Looks as though the Phobians are now pushing more men into attacking areas and are dominating at this stage. 17 minutes done in the first half. So goalless here at Accra Sports Stadium. Throw-in. Ball thrown in by Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in from him. After nobody particular as the ball be cleared by the fabulous team in their own half. And Emmanuel in midfield looks up. Pass is good. Trying to release his man, and that was too strong. Too strong though, and out he goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. Ball thrown in by the Phobians. Kelvin Osayesibe. Esibe on the ball now. He looks against the man in midfield. Kwesi Asma. His pass is good. On the ball now. He's been brought down. Referee will blow for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
1 man down, Benghazi, and strength coming into play there. And of course, assistant 1 was right there to see the action. The player was brought down. Cynical tackle from the left back in there. I think that Hearts of Oak would need a lot of those long balls that we've seen from the Maoli Wayo. Will need to come into the game more. There you see the man Masoudi Dramani, former assistant coach of the Black Stars. He's showing some instructions there. A very, very experienced manager. He's talked about consistency, how even if he leaves the club, there should be a plan, a pattern that the club should follow. We'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masoudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Ato Folk, Raphael Amponsa coming in behind this free kick for Ato Folk. Can they orchestrate the first goal? Raphael Amponsa is there alongside Hussein Mohammed. A two-man wall has been formed by the Pablos team. And the fans are shouting goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in a good run, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Rafael Amponsa wants to catch the goalkeeper there, and well, is that a cross, is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Folk.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time round, Ransford will leave it. Corner kick for the Phobians. This will obviously be an in-swinger. It comes in a good one. A long one though, headed back, and ball be cleared. And have to go again for another corner kick. Jones.
Another corner kick, Benghazi. And 20 minutes of play done. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have had some good chances. Of course, Accra Folk some good chances as well. Goalkeeper Kamara called into action. And yes, corner kick quickly take it. Hearts of Folk come forward. A chance for Hearts of Folk. A shot. A brilliant defending once again, Benghazi.
That was a chance for Hearts of Folk. Shot coming in. But it's been cleared, and out it goes for throw in for Kotoko, thrown in by Seth Kojo. Kojo will locate Zakaria Husseini. Husseini on the ball to his man Samba. Now Samba locates entry in midfield. Back to Zakaria. Zakaria looks for options and sends a long one through. It's a very long one. Headed on by Kwame. Cross comes in looking for the man Emmanuel Amoa, but Amoa cannot get to that ball, and ball be cleared by Ato Folk. For touch though, and so out it goes for throwing. Throwing for Kotoko. On the ball for the Fabulous side. Kojo set brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement, so it's an infringement for the Fabulous team. Today, Kotoko are playing with Patrick Siedu on the right side of midfield. They don't want to play on the left side of defense today. He's playing on the right side of midfield for the Warriors. Patrick Siedu. So, an infringement there for Kotoko. Emmanuel entry. He goes behind his free kick. But I've got men in the box to look for. It comes in a good one. Headed on and missing the post by inches. That was Captain Samba O'Neill coming close for the Warriors here. The in-swinger was good from entry. And a run from Samba O'Neill. He rose majestically. Got his head to the ball, but missing the post by some inches.
Benghazi, his jump reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo, and when he was at Juventus. And of course, you see how he kept his eye on the ball, very, very focused on the ball, and made sure that he got that contact with the ball. It was just by inches, but trust me, it was a good one. And both teams warming up gradually into the game, Ben.
The Phobians will respond on the right side. They go now. Mawole Wayo on the ball now for Ato Folk. Can they move, get a movement? Cross comes, a good one. Ball drops. It's a goal. Hamza Issa with the opening goal for Ato Folk. possession after a mistake and a howler from goalie Mohamed Kamara. Hatafok 1, Kotoko 0.
Benghazi, what a gift. What a gift. It is not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy, and there you have it. Look at it, the first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and singing, be quiet and don't be silly. And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick and enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a bad song.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Essien on left side for Kotoko. He goes in field goal. He locates his man, Seth Kojo, back to Francis Aqua on the left side. To Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into Entry Emmanuel now for Kotoko. Entry will look out for options. A ball headed down. It draws for Amwa. He shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense, defending resolutely for Accra Suffolk. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but connection was poor, and now to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Hussein on the ball. But attack will break down though. Has to focus on the ball now. He goes in field. Amponsa Raphael is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Suffolk.
Benghazi, I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra Suffolk, and this time around one of the crosses fell the way of the goalkeeper. He dashed it out and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from
Mention bac CIC. Ceux qui ont bien gratté méritent d'être récompensés. 160 € pour une mention très bien, 80 pour une mention bien, 40 pour une mention assez bien. CIC, construisons pour que le monde bouge.
Ça va être incroyable!
Got the opening goal here. Ball into the area, and a chance again for Arsenal folk, and Kunadu Yadam's connection going out for a goal kick though.
Benghazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming, and now you can see Accra Suffolk going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in a Ferguson-like style. No, I mean, not perturbed at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei has to be on the ball, but he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier, locating captain for the side again, Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe goes in full now. He locates his man Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma now to Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Kelvin Osei Esibe again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa with a long ball. It drops. Alpha is calling. Goes to come out. He doesn't come. Referee though blow for an infringement.
Benghazi, determination from Accra Suffolk, soft-shattered. Amankwa in there, and poor communication, yes, from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was a ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Benghazi.
Kotoko now will break out about the ball being cleared. Ball has been cleared. Asante on the ball again now. Kelvin Osayesibe. Long ball to the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Accra. Ball thrown down for Asante. Hamza Issa is brought down though. And an infringement for the Phobia Club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the first yellow card flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko for bringing down.
A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has cost them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill would need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross. And what should have been a simple save from him, he just could not do it. Gifting Hamza Issa with that goal.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was with Dreams FC, but then would have substitution and across the folk, Coach Masudi Dramani effective substitution there.
An early one, so Maoli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on, is he injured?
Yeah, I'm sure he's injured, and you can tell from his face, not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Folk, but then you'd have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Maoli Wayo out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, Mercurial player. Free kick for Asante. Cross comes to a good one. And Kamara saving, not on the first occasion, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He will need to be very, very calm. He spilled that ball again, trust me. If there was a Phobian lurking there, would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on GH1 TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intakwari Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in, a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes though for a goal kick for Accra Folk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in trouble or on duty. But then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and it should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his man in midfield. Rafael Amponsa controls, taking his time. Goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Rafael Amponsa. Good play from Rafael Amponsa. But a poor pass, and ball be cleared by Kotoko. The referee though has blown an infringement against Kotoko. He swung. It was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one, as a player. In the time you are on the run and you catch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. Back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very, very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amwa there. So two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Oak. We've seen their infringement very dangerously. And I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi, I've been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra Folk. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes. And it has paid off. A mistake coming in and a confirmation of Lord Amwes yellow card there. A chance for Hearts of Oak to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Rafael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of four men in front of the free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can Raphael Amponsa and Kakarion can go for the phobia? Let's see. It's Raphael Amponsa and over the crossbar though that goes.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross in there. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me. It elevates your understanding and gives your ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped. But then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. Instead with a throw in, a good one. But ball blocked by Kunadu. He are done for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians strong. And trying to attack, ball is good, but blocked again by the Caribbean referee. Bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in midfield for Accra. So for that looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, it's Kumasi Asante who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. An infringement on Kumasi Asante. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei Estibi. Back to Sharif in goal for Hearts of Oak. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one outfield, headed on goal. Ball be cleared by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield now. Set Kwejo, pass is poor, and out will go for a throw in for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians really in control of this game so far. 35 minutes of action done in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of this game so far. Kunadu Iyadom will locate his man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunadu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. Beautiful play from the Phobians. Calvin Osei Estibi on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. He goes in field. Poor pass. And Kotoko to go about the ball now. Entry will look for the man on the left side. That is a big man.
Benghazi, and look at the Hearts of Oak fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They are enjoying themselves here. They're having a field day here, and you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Accra Oak. They are ready to forgive the bad season of Accra Oak if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masudi Dramani's men, and temporary hold-up player is down, and high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quickly before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played here. Your thoughts of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far?
Benghazi, it has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, you know, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans there. Look at how the flags are up, waving. You can also see the cameramen. You can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hit, Oh Vera. Yes, D-Black. Just in your shot. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. For now, they are on their seat. They are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from their players would spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? That's an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba O'Neill with a long kick into the half of the half. Ball headed out by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza is a controls the ball for Hearts of Oak in midfield. Hamza turns around, he goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. Hamza Issa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball, but very, very strong.
Player number 17, Papi out. Player number 12.
Another change there for Kotoko. Kotoko responding with a change. And there it is. We'll update you on who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we see the introduction of Emisa.
There goes on now. For the corner ball, Bobo has been cleared and out. It goes for, that should be a throw in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. Francis Aqua on the left side today, operating on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one, flicked on by Asid Patrick. But ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back. He does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in midfield. He goes down. The referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man. That's Peter Amidurada, who has now switched to the right side of our wings for the Fabulous team. So can Kotoko get himself back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians are by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. An infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to look for in the box for Asafok. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind his free kick duties for Kotoko. A high line set by the Asafok defense. Referee says hold on. He wants to have a word or two with Tamankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neill for the call. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes in a good one, but straight to Sharif Saub in goal for Atofok, who saves goalie for the Phobian club.
Benghazi, Sharif is no Father Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud there, and a good goalkeeping from Sharif.
Ball in play, Atofok in midfield. Beautiful play from Rafael. He gets the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. But to nobody particular, the Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsan Rafael been so impressed with him today in the game for Atofok.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run. And anytime the ball is found, you'll see a player of Accra Folk there. Kotoko needs to have their game.
Good ball over the top now. On the ball now is the big man himself. Albert Amwa with a chance. He shoots one. And it's been blocked by Captain Calvin Osayasibe. That was Albert Amwa with a shot. A ball again, he goes in field. Headed out by Kwenedo Yadom. Kotoko come again now. Peter Amidou. Back to Peter Amidou again on the right side. Amidou goes back to his man. Amidou Peter. Oh, poor pass. And they will lose out. On the ball for the Phobian club now is Kumasi Asante. Play goes on to the referee. Kotoko with a poor pass. What is this?
I told you it's a day of gift, Benghazi. And temporary hold up player is down. But then again, I've been so impressed with this game, and of course how Hearts of Oak have handled this game with the understanding they've shown, how the crosses have been sent to, the movements of the players has been excellent so far. I'm sure those listening and watching us, the fans of Hearts of Oak, would be happy with what they've witnessed so far. But then for Kotoko, they need to up their game. It has been a lot of mistakes, miscommunication. And look at the fans waving their flags, dancing to tunes from the supporters here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
And there the slow ball of the chance for Khan. That's Albert Amwa. Going past this man, Amankwa slipping.
Oh la la, Benghazi.
He had a chance, a shot from him. Look at that. That was visual defending from Calvin Osayasibe, putting his body on the line and blocking that shot from Albert Amwa.
Good work from Calvin. Great work. He has shown, just like the last time he played Kotoko at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. We hope this time he ends it very well. No mistakes from Calvin.
Don't forget, he was the man who ensured the Hearts left the stadium in Kumasi last season with just one goal, but play resumed. So let's continue the action here. Out the ball, go for a throw-in. Accra Folk. And referee
Masudi Dramani in his blue shirt issuing instructions on the touchline.
And there the game starts again now. Kotoko trying to initiate an attack. Peter Amidou looking for Amoa. The ball be cleared by the Phobians. On the left side is Ransford Mensah. Ball in full be cleared now by Kamara. Kamara, I'm sure, will not want to make any mistake again. The Phobians on the ball now. A chance for Asante. Good run. Ball steps in there, chance still, and Kamara comes out, and this time around,
he makes amends, Benghazi. Kamara makes amends, but then again, great play from Accra. Look at them again.
Louer en ligne avec Spota Home, c'est simple comme bonjour. Parcours des milliers de logements prêts à emménager, envoie ta demande de réservation et reçois une réponse en moins de 24 heures. Trouver ton nouveau chez toi n'a jamais été aussi facile. Zéro tracas, zéro stress. Avec la garantie Spota Home, ton paiement est sécurisé jusqu'à ce que tu confirmes que tout est conforme. Et quoi qu'il arrive, ta caution est intégralement remboursée. Tous les propriétaires sont rigoureusement vérifiés et notre équipe t'accompagne à chaque étape. Spota Home, trouve ton chez toi partout en Europe.
Ça fonctionne là ou...
Non. Tu vois que c'est bon les concerts là. Y'a pas besoin d'une panne d'électricité pour s'y mettre, n'est-ce pas Étienne?
Ok, très drôle. Y'a de la lumière ou pas là?
Toujours pas.
Ah, là c'est...
Non mais, Étienne, t'es sûr que tu dis que non l'électricité?
Ah mais allez, viens manger là.
En plus, il y a plein de nutriments. Ouais, c'est vrai.
Zéro conservateur ajouté, pleine de nutriments, entièrement recyclable. La conserve, n'attendez pas une coupure de courant pour l'adopter.
Les gars, qu'est-ce que vous racontez? Ça marche là?
Ah ouais.
For the corner ball though, Apia. He locates this man, Peter Amidou. Back to Imran Apia. Apia's pass is good, but attack will break down for Kotoko and the Phobians take over now.
Great play from Hearts of Oak so far, Benghazi.
Kotoko the chance now. I'm on the ball now. He goes in field. The this man, Kampoku. His pass though cut out by the Phobian defense. And that was a chance for Kotoko. Attack was played out. We'll do 3 minutes over the time here. 3 minutes of additional time added by the fourth referee. For the corner ball again. Oh, poor pass from the midfield. And another poor pass from House of Folk, and Kamara will control fully for the Phobian.
Too many mistakes from the Porcupine Warriors, and I think that is one thing that Coach Karim Zito would be looking to repair when they get to the dressing room. And they've had some spaces. I mean, they could have gone on and scored the first goal in the early parts of the game, but then a lot of mistakes from them, and yet again we see Kotoko failing to find their men with the right passes.
Samba O'Neill with the ball in his own half. Samba to the right side, he goes to Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in for beautiful flick, and ball be cleared over by the Phobians. Beautiful play from him. Wow, great play for Asante. Not giving any inch to Kotoko in the game today. The Kotoko again will come again through, but that's Emmanuel Entry. Entry now locates Zakaria Fuseni, and that was a poor pass out.
Yeah, he does locate him, but outside the pitch. And Kotoko, as I said earlier, they have shown some good signs. They have the quality, but then I think that Accra have shown so much passion in this game. They want the ball more. They show that they want the President's Cup more, and indeed they are goal up.
They are a goal up in the game here. Hearts of Folk still with the ball. Oh, brilliant play from Ampon Sarafel again. He finds someone quite Emmanuel. Ball cleared by Kelvin Osei SCB into the quarter half. Ball drops and Samba O'Neill is pressed to that ball. He gets the ball in field, flicked on, but nobody there. It's Amankwa for Hearts of Folk. Amankwa with a poor pass. And Alpha trying to release this man, Amoa. The ball declared by Kelvin Osei SCB once again.
Kelvin Osei SCB should join the Army Benghazi. He has so much passion, and it reminds me of one no-nonsense defender I used to play with back in the day. And look at him again, conceding. Is that a corner kick?
Looks like a corner kick with seconds action left here at Accra Sports Stadium. The Phobians consider corner kick. against the Fabulous Lads. Can they hold on? Or the Fabulous Lads will have a response later on in the first half?
Well, the fans are screaming, go, go, go.
Let's see. In-swinger comes in a good one. Headed out. The first of the ball is Lord Amwa for Kotoko. Cross comes again, a 4-1. And it's been cleared by Hasselfolk. And referee has blown for the end of the first half here. And Hasselfolk will end the first half. We are noticed in front. That goal from Hamza Issa. The difference in this afternoon's encounter here at Accra Sports Stadium. To end of play, first half scores here. Hasselfolk 1, Kotoko 0.
Good game, Benghazi. I think that the fans here would be very, very appreciative of how the game has turned up. Well, we'll see what both coaches would employ during the halftime break. And we expect more goals in the second half, Benghazi.
Sure. But it's all fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. It's halftime goal. But watch out for something special.
I don't know.
All right, so after 45 minutes of pulsating action, it is Accra Hearts of Oak who are up by a long goal. Ketsi Hamza Issa in the 24th minute, ensuring that the Phobians, they've sent that, shimmers the spines of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Well, they could not release those porcupine, spikes there this afternoon at the Accra Sports Stadium. So it is 1-0 currently at the Accra Sports Stadium. I've still got in studio with me Eric Bequin, a former Kumasi Asante Kotoko striker, a prolific one during his days. He can't sit. He can't just sit. Watching the game, in the commentary here behind the scenes before we even came on. Yeah, so currently on your screens, the man is yet to perform. The dancehall king, they call him Shatta Wale, is set to perform for the president and also to grace this occasion. It's halftime, and then that 24th-minute goal, Ketsi Hamza Issa. Bekwin, let me bring you in here before we join them, Shatta Wale's performance. For you, you were not too happy with, seeing how Zito was playing the laterals in the first half.
Yeah, I think before even the game started, I was telling you about playing those two guys at the same time. It seems he's playing only two wingers without a striker.
Sure.
Because most of the time when the body are going on attack, always those two supposed strikers are always on the wings. So there's no any center man, to spearhead the attack. The apex, they don't have anybody there. They rather have it at the lower parts to play. And that doesn't make it more prolific, scoring chances to come. And the chance that came for Kwame Poku, that is where as a striker you need to show that composure. Because when you get into the 18, you are a king now. Whoever touches you is a penalty. So why are you in a rush? That is where you have to exercise extra patience. And also, looking at the gelling that I was telling you earlier on, that it is going to play a vital role in this particular game. Because blending with the new and then the old is another problem altogether.
That's true.
And that is what is, showing in the game now. One, the agency itself is not there for the Kotoko team. You look at, even when the referee blew the whistle for halftime, somebody who is leading is jogging into the dressing room. And you are down, you are walking as if nothing is at stake.
Yeah.
You need to show character. See, every 50-50 balls that the Hearts players when they won it.
That's true.
This is not that about football that we are coming to play here. Every trophy in between these two clubs is a special trophy.
Yeah.
So that was I was saying that this one game can make you and not make you at the same time. And that is what is showing. Because this ball, if Kwame Poku should have gotten patience and then composure, look, nobody was following you.
And his head was down.
It was down. So how? Because as a striker, when you push one ball, You raise your head to see where you are facing.
That's true.
And even our strikers are still playing short into the man. Look at Amwa's ball, the one that the defender blocked. He's standing in front of you and you are shooting the ball. He's not transparent.
That's true.
For you to shoot through him. And then even scoring, placing, we just pass ball into the net. We don't shoot. So you should have taken your time and buried the ball at the right position at the right time.
Yeah, so on your screens currently, he's taking the center stage now. Let's go over to the Accra Sports Stadium and enjoy Shatawale as he performs during the halftime.
I just want to say a big shout out. His Excellency President Mahama. Everybody says Smiling Mafia. I said Mahama is the Smiling Mafia. Make I a champion. Yes, shouts to my black father, Kofi Abba, I know you guys are here. Shouts to the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports. I love you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new in Ghana, this is the Ghana's most wanted artist and African dancehall king. Make I hear pam pam pam. MDK. Everybody, watch me. I love you, man. You know, I came here to just let you know, this is a beautiful country. Ghana is a lovely place. I know you guys are supporting Shatawale, but it's the same way I want you to support the government, because the government have good things for us. Even though you are a youth in Ghana, this year, to the next 5 years, when they will vote, say we go make money, fucking. Fully one. But you don't know me. I said, listen, you got your local, stop on a canna. We like to shoot you. One bullet, I say, Charlie, you go make you poo poo. Hey. On the bicycle, so. And I'll be famous like Mali and the Willa. Hey. I know the kids ass, fuck all your baby. Everybody, stadium, we have no one. Hey. You don't go be show me nothing. Bring us, I go bring my daddy. On God. I promise you go be there, if you don't know, you for ask that Russian. This thing to the city in Russian. On God, I promise. Don't tell me that yes, you don't stop me. I have the news and I'll make you keep talking. How many years you want to block me? I'm like the hell, you don't fit catch me. This fucking beats me, I play up. Make a take for cause I'm say out. They be hungry, beats me, I say out. I say America, come fight me here now. Hey, so you know this is a people love me. You know this is I didn't live in luxury. We know all of you, you'll be hungry for this industry. Everybody say. Oh God, I promise. You go be there, you have that day. If you don't know, you for like stop rushing. This is to the scene in rushing. I'm God, I promise. Sabotage, they try sabotage. I know be your body, don't give me God. Agenda, everyday agenda. $5,000 for just my cigar. All of you know the hustlers. You don't get out the pitch, better change your mattress. Send who you want, send, I go patch it. Check my records, me, I know the laws. I know the I did repeat, I know the industry boy. So anything with me, I say, I know they watch TV or radio. I say, fuck everybody. Give it up for Shatta Wale! Right. Let me say a massive thank you to Corporate Ghana for helping put this together. Wind Energy, Kotoko, Bell Aqua, Luckiest, NPA, Hapton Ghana, PhD,
for Instagram.
All right, so Shatta Wale there with those performances. Listen, I mean, that's what he told you. He said he's the most wanted artist in Ghana. And on your screens currently, former Black Stars players and technical handlers, or currently of the Black Stars there, John Pentil, Fatal Dauda. Remember, these are legends when it comes to the senior national team, the Black Stars. They've seen it all, and they are currently on the technical team of the Black Stars, all in their numbers there at the Accra Sports Stadium. And is 1-0 currently. If you're just joining us, it's Accra Hearts of Oak leading Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ketsi. The 24th minute goal there scored by Hamza Issa in that particular first half. I'm still here in the studios with Eric Bequim. He used to score loads of goals for Kotoko, but unfortunately for him today, his side is down by a lone goal in the first half already. So, yeah, Shatta Wale's performance, Eric.
Shatta.
I hear you saying he's a spirit.
Oh, he's a spirit. that guy is a spirit, seriously, because you can see how he's commanding the fans.
Yeah,
and that makes you superior. That makes you, I mean, you are on top. Look at how the crowd were following. I mean, how he was dealing with them. He was making justice to the sound.
Sure.
And then even the president himself, even videoing it.
You understand?
It tells you how Shatta is the King Kong of this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good.
And we need those King Kongs in Kotoko, right?
Yeah, but you see, one thing that I'm just observing is Kotoko lacked commander on the field in this particular game.
That's true.
And these are some of the games that is game for the men. Players like Justice Blay, I will always mention his name because since he came to Kotoko, I haven't seen him flop in any match. He's always having a bar. He has set a bar to himself that always he makes sure that he hit that bar. And for now, bringing in new boys and starting them is another problem altogether.
Sure.
Though the handlers know what the system or the ideology behind what they are doing, but for we sitting back, if we are to also come in with our assessment, I would say they should have been introduced gradually, so that they can gel well. Because I stated this in the beginning that it will be a game of two coaches, not the players.
That's true.
And that is what is going on. You see how they were all on their feet, trying to command from the back. If it's for the players alone, like the coaches will have sat down and then watch from afar. But you can see that the two coaches are playing the game at the touchline, commanding, giving instructions to them. Although they've done this at the training sessions and all that, but still, you know, we are human, and you need to be reminded of what transpired during the training grounds and all that. And that is what I think they are all investing in it to get the results. If this is how Kotoko is going to play at the second half, by not winning all the duels, all the 50-50 balls, they are losing it to the House of Folk players. And that makes them superior on the day. So it's hard time they come back and play like they are playing Kotoko and Has. Because for all you know, most of them, when they are playing against Kotoko during their time with their clubs, they play like they are playing Champions League final.
That's true. That's true.
Now here is the hour. Come and showcase what's made us to sign you. So that is where the scouting side comes in. Because you cannot just watch a player for one game and then you said, I'm going for him. How long have you studied the player? How is his consistency level for his former club? How does he play? So per all this, you calculate it together, then you can get the best out of the player.
Would we be quick also to say that most of these players do not get the needed orientation when they are introduced into clubs, I mean, like traditional clubs like Kotoko?
Yeah, I think even Graham said it earlier on that sometimes, you know, we in Europe and all those places, they used to bring their former players to come and have interaction with their players, the position that you are playing. They need to have interactions with you, let you know the team, and be well educated on even the jersey that you are about to wear and all that. But for here, it's not like that. Do they even have a museum whereby when players come, they will be introduced this is a player who was playing your position. So as you are coming, you need to come and work extra and then beat this record. I quite remember when I was in Kotoko, and Opoko Free used to tease me that the late, may he so rest in perfect peace. He used to tease me that he's the only player who has scored hat-trick for Kotoko.
Yeah.
So I should break that record. I was scoring brace 2-2-2-2. So until we came to Kumasi, that was under floodlights when we were playing against Olympics, that I scored my hat-trick. Even after scoring the hat-trick, he told me that now we are head-to-head.
Yeah.
So
you're still not beating him.
Yeah, I'm not beating him yet. So I should try and score 4, then he will know that I've beat his record. But at the end of the day, these are all some motivational talks that helps you as a player. But as we speak, there's no any old player who is even talking to them. I mean, letting them know the velocity of the team that they are playing. And it's a bad thing. Okay. We just show them at the scene for them to play without giving them the right orientation, like you are saying.
Sure. So, I mean, what's your prediction in the second half? We need to go over right now to the stadium.
I think the way the Hearts of Oak players are winning all the duels, the 50-50 balls, it will be very, very difficult for Kotoko to come into the game. If they want to come to the party, then they must be very aggressive on, not rough, but hard. They should show that they have come to the party. But for now, they are just behind the gate. And they are watching the party. They need to come to the party itself. Yeah.
Exactly. So you heard from Eric Bequin there. He says Kotoko should come to the party. And what's the story going to be like in the next 45 minutes? Let's enjoy it. It's 1-0 currently. It's Accra Hearts of Oak who are leading by a lone goal, Ketsi Hamza's goal. Let's check out how the second half pans out.
Massive thank you to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, led by the Honorable Kofi Adam, the National Sports Tourism Authority, for putting this beautiful thing together to celebrate the President of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, the second 45 man of the game will commence. Is it going to be Hearts of Oak? Hearts of Oak fans, where are you? Is it going to be Hearts of Oak? Meet you. Is it going to be Hearts of Oak? Is it going to be Kotoko? Is it going to be Kotoko? Agrono and one Nefo. Enjoy the second football.
Can't see what your mind done. Talk to my people, don't like them. See me with my people, you for stand firm. No, I couple people back in can't stop. Can't put your mind down. Keep the circle text me in person. No new friends, that's the anthem. That's the anthem. That's the anthem. We don't do one mechanic. Don't do me mechanic. You never know, see the congas. Man, them so far to find your love. You never know, see the congas. Man, them so far to find your love. You never know, see the congas. Man, them so far to find your love. You never know, see the congas. Man, them so far. Boom.
Substitution for Hartford. Number 5, Calvin Osei out. In his place, David Opon Afane, number 46.
Second half action just about to kickstart here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Substitution effected by Accra Sofo captain Kelvin Osei SCB has been replaced by David Opong Afrani. And second half underway at Accra Sports Stadium. Already the Kotoko team attacking the Phobian side, so that's Sofo with the ball in their own half now. And long ball upfield will be cleared by the Pokemon Warriors, and now it goes for the first throw-in for the second half. Live commentary and live coverage on Star FM as well as Ultimate FM and Empire FM in Takoradi. We are live on GH1 TV. Throwing for Artibok, picked by the man on the right side, Ibonola Mankwa. Mankwa gets the ball back from his colleague. Mankwa on the ball still. He goes in field to the man who has been so impressive. Runs Rafael and Ponsa goes in now. Boss with a chance now. Artibok on the ball still. Shot comes in, and unfortunately, 4-1 from Hussein Mohammed. His shot flying over the upright.
And a very, very ambitious one. But then again, Artibok clearly showing their intent. No time or no reason to defend. Going hard at Kotoko. And well, the substitution there from Masudi Dramani. I'm not sure that one was because of injury. But then Kelvin Osei Esau would also see now David Opong Afrani in. A chance for him to get into the good books of Coach Masudi Dramani. Don't forget that apart from it being the President's Cup, it is a chance for some of these players to show the reason why they would still be at their various clubs next season. So I'm saying that Kotoko have shown good comeback this season. They have been one of the clubs who have gone down this season and come back strongly to go on to win. So let's see how it turns out.
Let's see if the Fabulous team can respond. We've done just under 2 minutes of action in the second half, and it still remains Artibok 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko with a run. Peter Amidou brought down to so an infringement for Kotoko. And that was Imanana Mankwa bringing down Peter Amidou, who has switched flanks again to the left side for the Fabulous team. It was fantastic in the first half. I want to find out what happened. An injury-induced substitution or not, we'll find out later on. But for now, an infringement for Kotoko. And the man who joined Kotoko from Olympics, entry Emmanuel, behind the ball. In the number 10 jersey for the Fabulous team. Can he pull Kotoko back into this game? Some distance though, but looks as though he'll go for a direct shot. Will he? He does so. A good one! Hits the upright. Chance to Kotoko, shot comes in. It drops. Chance to look at it again. Shot was brilliant from entry. Came off the upright. A chance to look at it. Amwa had space to pick a spot. He could not. And he has in and Credu Yadom heading the ball. In and Credu Yadom heading the ball into his own net.
A day of gifts, Benghazi. I told you I am a prophet. And we are seeing Father Christmas here in the likes of Konedu. Look at the posture of Abdul Karim Zito.
No emotions. Even though his team just pulled him in. Little emotions there. But the Pumas will come again now. On the ball, nice. Kakari Martin. In goes in field now. Shot comes in and now the poor round from Kakari.
At the start of the second half, Benghazi, I told you that Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been one of the teams with the most comebacks in the Ghana Premier League this season. And right from the plus of the whistle, they've shown good a chance.
A goal! What a comeback!
Now,
the coach shows emotions. celebrating now.
Abdul Karim Zito and his charges, Benghazi, are up and doing.
2 goals in 2 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Morocco. What a comeback. Pampoku with the finish for the Warriors. There it is. Long ball to the half of Hatsapok. Controlled there by Kampoku. It dropped. Kirby Adams cross to Amwa. And beautiful cutback. And a finish. Easy as it is.
And
full finish there for Kampoku.
Again, Konedu at fault Benghazi. Konedu was found wanting. He had to deal with the ball initially. Well, now that substitution would bring to mind.
Absolutely.
And why coach? Yes, from coach Masudi Dramani. And now we see the absence of Kelvin Osesibe. And well, a chance for Asante Benghazi.
Hassa attacking again now. Cross comes in a good chance. And the ball be cleared though by the fabulous team. Pass again will come. Kakari on the ball now. He finds Kunadu Yadom. Yadom goes in for the chance still. But ball cleared now by Samba O'Neill. And now the ball go for throw-in for Accra.
The emotions are getting in Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 2 quick fire goals. I told you that they have shown this season, and on a number of occasions they've gone down in the first half and they came back strongly in some of the Premier League games to win 3-2 and to win 2-1. And now they are showing what they can do here. Coach Karim Zito and his charges have a story to tell this evening, and I'm sure President Mahama and the fans here, and look at Kamara, he would be a calm man, he will be a cool man, he will be thanking the stars, and the players have made the fans proud, and now the fans can be on their feet and enjoy some good morale.
Live on Star FM in Kumasi, of course, Ultimate FM. The Phobians again, attack will break down. Kotoko again on the ball now. NP, good pass. The ball be headed out by the Phobians, and out he goes for a throw in for Accra. Picked up by Albert Amwa. He throws one down now to his man, Lord Amwa. Back to Albert to defensive areas now to Samba O'Neill. Husseini Zakaria. Good ball across field. Headed out though by the Phobian club. Kakari on the ball now. Good back passing field. The chase is on. The Phobians are on the ball now. Good ball outfield now. Hamza is on the ball now. Hamza. But the attack will break down and Kotoko take over again now. Good passing field now to Amidou. Amidou on the ball for Kotoko. Amidou on the ball still. Amidou. Amidou shoots. And that was off target from his man Peter Amidou Aqua.
What's an open game, Benghazi? I'm sure this is what the fans wanted. This is what they were looking for. And, well, substitution quickly effected. We see Asma out and Theophilus Collison on. But then, it is an open game, Benghazi.
Very open game here.
Team, any of these teams can go for the win. But for now, Kotoko are showing that they do have what it takes to win the 2025 President's Cup.
You're live on Star FM, live on GH1 TV. Suab Sharif on the ball for the Phobians. Kicks one outfield now. Out the ball, go for what should be a throw in for Kotoko. Throw in for the far block side. Ball picked up again by Lord Amwa. Amwa throws one down. Good ball. He gets the ball to his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Kamara controls the ball now. Gets the ball to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini goes down. He was pushed. So an infringement for Kotoko in their own half. Big question though, Jones says, can the Phobians get back into this game?
Well, I think that with how they played in the second half, yeah, they have what it takes. And another substitution from Coach Masudi Dramani. He knows that he needs to win this game. And as to what to tell someone how Kotoko came back in just 2 minutes to get the lead, well, it's a different story to tell. But I think that as a folk, if they can be well composed and get the ball, they will be able to come back into this game strongly.
Let's say the Phobians can get back to the game, but for now, Kotoko.
Franchement, je vois pas comment t'arrives à faire ce genre d'études et les financer. T'as un truc? T'as un don? Oh, je sais, t'as des super pouvoirs.
Bah non, mais en ce moment, il y a une solution, hein.
Aujourd'hui, proposer un prêt à 0% qui permet aux étudiants de financer leurs études supérieures, c'est ça, construire pour que le monde bouge. CIC.
Join the AI audio revolution today with 11 Labs' full-scale audio platform. Generate industry-leading, ultra-realistic text-to-speech for your content.
Ready to be dubbed in 32 idiomas.
Craft the perfect voice.
In any style.
And any tone.
With Voice Designer.
Or grab a mic and direct the perfect delivery across thousands of voices using Voice Changer.
Cut through the noise with our voice isolator tool and then bring your content back to life with breathtaking sound effects.
Or build with our conversational AI platform to bring your agents to life.
Okay, we're good to go. You should have it on Monday.
Join us today for free and get one step ahead. 11 Labs, the future of audio.
Area still though. This will be a chance for balls being cleared now. Put up again. Amido a chance still, and a poor connection. That was a glorious chance. Glorious chance there, but missed terribly. Missed terribly by Kotoko. Look at it again. Free header in the box. It should have been on target for the Fabulous team.
A brilliant attempt from Kotoko there, and no Hearts of Oak player picked him. It was a run from the edge of the box, and then you could see that again Kotoko march into this game, and I'll not be surprised if they get a third goal, Benghazi.
Big balloon there from Zakaria Fuseni, and out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. He locates Samba O'Neill. O'Neill back to Kamara in goal for Kotoko in this evening's encounter. Another floodlights. Kamara with a long kick. It drops to Kampoku. Poku locates his man Amidu on the left side. Can he get the ball to him? No. Ball be cleared. And out it goes for a throw-in. Ball thrown in now by Aqua. The referee says Amidu was impeded by Emmanuel Mankwa. So an infringement again for the Fabulous team. One more chance for them. One more chance for entry to attempt a one at Sharif Shuab and go for the Phobians.
You know, they look disjointed, and across the folk, the defense a bit fatherless, I must say, at this moment, because of course they missed the services of the goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, and then Kelvin Osesibe, who was brought out. Well, we don't understand why he was brought out, but two mistakes have caused Accra folk this evening here.
A free kick for the Fabulous team. Again, Emmanuel Entry behind the free kick for Kotoko. He's got about 6 men in the box to look for. Will he go for direct one and goal, or will he look for options in the box? Emmanuel Entry with a free kick. There he comes now. A goal in, a good one, and a poor connection from Kampoku, out for a goal kick.
Well, gradually Benghazi tick-tock, the time goes. But again, it was a very good cross that was sent in, and it found the target, but just that the connection was a poor one. You could see two players of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, yes, going in for the ball there.
Amoa and Kampoku. The ball drops to the Kotoko midfield. Poor pass though, and the Phobians are on the ball now. Hearts of Oak control the ball. Hussein, he finds Kakari on the right side. Kakari control the ball now. Back to his man, Amponsa Raphael. Amankwa to Kakari again now. Now to Raphael. Amponsa, good ball in full now. Header comes in, a chance, and headed out though by Samba O'Neill. Hearts of Oak on the ball again now. On the left side. Cross comes in again, and again O'Neill with a clearance. Drops to Kakari on the ball now. Chance for him. Goes to the byline, and that was a poor one for Kakari. Out he goes for a goal kick for Kotoko.
Indecisiveness for him. He had so much space on his left side, and once again a brilliant cross coming in from the left. I told you about the crosses. Well, in the second half, Kumasi Asante Kotoko have dealt with the crosses well. This was a chance to send either a shot or a crossing, but it was poor decision making from him. And then, well, for now, Kotoko can breathe.
Kotoko can breathe easy. Kakari Martin should have done much better with a chance. He has totally fluffed it. Goal kick taken by Kamara Mohammed. Ball drops. And first with that ball though, it has to focus left back Ransford Mensah to Sharif. 4-1 from him. Ball drops and will be cleared over Kennedy Yadom. Yadom gets the ball in midfield now to Amponsa Raphael. He finds Amankwa Emmanuel. Amankwa to captain for the side now. Then upon Afrani to Schwab. Schwab with a clearance into the Kotoko half. Flicked on beautifully. And on the ball now for the Phobian club is Hamza. Hamza on the ball still. He goes past one man easily. Hamza goes in full now. Shot comes in. The ball has been blocked. Obviously, space to go on. And play that's gone. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. Entry control the ball. He finds Lord Amwa on the right side. Amwa on the ball now. He goes in field. Challenged and brought down. Referee blows for an infringement for the Fabulous team. 70 minutes played now. 20 minutes to go. And then the man got down, yellow card again, flash to Hearts of Oak. And that is the man, Stephen Apia, sorry, the left winger for the Phobian club. Flash with a yellow card for that tackle on the Kotoko attacker. There it is, man in pain on a tap still. So temporary hold up at this stage as the game is halted because of treatment given out to the Kotoko player.
Well, now the onus lies on our coach Masudi Dramani, and the way forward here, the instructions that he would give, and one next for him. They have 19 minutes to go. Trust me, it might just be the President's Cup, but then again, it would go a very, very long way to inform his season, to inform what would happen when he takes full control in preseason. So, yeah, yellow card obviously confirmed there. Rashford Mensah also receiving another yellow card from referee for dissent. He actually went to complain and receiving a yellow card in there. But then, good game so far.
Game restarts and a 4-1 from Enchi. So throw in for Hearts of Oak. Throw in for the Phobian club. Ball thrown in by Amankwa Emmanuel. He finds captain Opong Afrani. Long one from him, but straight to goalie for Kotoko, Mohamed Kamara, who this time around says, no gift for you, Hearts of Oak. Hamza Isa, the man scored the only goal for Hearts of Oak. Kamara knows his team is in control and with a lead, so taking some time on the ball. Long ball from him though, headed down by Kwampoku, by the drops to Kakari Martin. He goes back. Amankwa with a clearance, nobody in particular. Ball reconnected to the body of the carrier and cleared, and out it goes for a throw-in. Throw-in for Hearts of Oak, who know they must chase this game at this stage. Dramani's team are chasing it and gonna go bringing on substitution again. Baba Yaya is coming on for Seth Kwajo. Baba Yaya John Kotoko from Kumasi Faisal. And look at that. Raphael Amponsa is pushing Seth Kwajo, and referee will not have any of that. Referee says yellow card if you misbehave, and that's so.
Well, he's taking his time to get off the pitch, and again the emotions would come. It is not just a President's Cup. Anytime it is football, Hearts and Kotoko. Well, trust me, the emotions would come to play here, and he wanted to help him get off the pitch, but then referee would have none of that. So
there the man on now for you. Yaya Baba Yaya, as he's called in Kumasi. Also forward with a chance. The shot comes in and it flies over the upright door. That was coming in from Ransford Mensah with a shot. But it was always rising. And over the crossbar goes for a goal kick for the Fabulous team.
Of course, when desperation sets in, you decide to go in for long balls like this. And I'm not surprised at all. Don't be surprised to see a lot more of these long balls from Accra Hearts of Oak.
Chasing the game, the Phobian club. Kotoko was a try and extend the lead here. Yaya Baba on the ball now. He finds the man on the right side. Amma with a cross. It drops though. And will be cleared by Hearts of Oak. In midfield now. Good ball over the top. Looking for the run of Kakari Martin. But that ball cannot get to him. It didn't clear. Peter Amidou now on the left side for Kotoko. He comes in field. Peter Amidou. He finds Emmanuel Entry. Entry with a good pass. Amwa is onside. Cross comes a chance. And what a miss from Kampoku. He had a gaping goal in front of him. But he could not make it. Look at that. Look at that. He was always falling. He was always falling. So could not connect the ball very well. And so out the ball go for a goal kick for Hearts of Oak.
There was some kind of pressure from David upon Afrani, and he made sure that, well, Kwame Poku didn't have full control of that ball there. If not, it would have been 3-1, and I'm sure that would have been that.
That would have been that. But the Phobians are coming back. Another poor pass from Maskakari. And Kotoko again will come through. Amidou gets the ball to pass his man now. It is a 3 versus 4. Referee has blown for what? Referee has blown for what? He has blown for offside. Wow. Let's see it again. Where's the offside? He goes in for the ball himself. Kwame Poku was the one who was off. He didn't go for the ball. So where was the offside here? Where was the offside here? Well, play goes on though. Hearts of Oak with the ball in their own half. Sharif Suap control the ball in his own half. Sharif with a long one outfield, looking for option. Ball headed though. Hearts of Oak again now. Runs for Mensah. Good ball to Kakari now. Chance for Kakari. Goes in full now. Chance for Kakari. It's a goal! But the linesman flag is up. The linesman's flag is up though for offside. Linesman flag is up for offside. Look at it. Kakari with a chance. Let's see the replay. Went past his man. And the cross came in. He was clearly offside.
He was offside, Benghazi.
He was offside.
He was offside. Good call.
He was clearly offside.
Good call. And the fans would not be happy with that call at all. But a good officiating from referee. And another yellow card has been flashed in the mix. A lot has happened after that game. After the linesman decided to put his flag up. And a correct call from him. Now would see the decision of the referee.
Let's see the replay again. There it is. That's the first one. Kakari is onside. He's onside, so Kakari gets the ball. He goes infield, goes past one man. Let's see. He's still onside. Now let's look at the man here. He's still on. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. He was clearly offside.
Yeah, of course.
He was slightly offside.
Right call
So
from the referee. And the players are not too happy. And again, we are disadvantaged in our part of the world, Benghazi. We don't have the luxury of VAR to get another view or give the referee a chance to review for everyone to see that indeed it was an offside. But as I would always say, the referee has the final say. They are in charge. They are like a judge, and their decision would stand still and would have to continue play. Hearts 1, Kotoko 2, Benghazi.
It is what it is. Offside is a call made by the referee, and from the replays, clearly he was offside, slightly offside. So we are waiting to restart the game here. Live on GH1 TV, coverage of the President's Cup. Live at the Accra Sports Stadium. 78 minutes played. Hearts down 2-1 against Kotoko. We have about 12 minutes of action left in this game. Temporary hold up here at Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, referee Reginald calling someone. I think good job so far, and a good call from Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Tolagbanu, and then Charles Bulu are the men who have handled the game so well, and I think they deserve applause. Well, keep going, coming in from Coach Masudi Dramani.
So game about to restart here again. An infringement for Kotoko in your own half. Kamara, Mafia relief man. Long ball from him though into the House of Oak half. Headed back by Konadu Yadom. Flicked on. House of Oak again. Chasing the game. On the ball for the fullbacks in midfield now is the man Rafael Amponsa. To the right side now he goes. Kakari Martin. Martin goes in full again now for House of Oak. Kakari on the ball still. Can he go past this man? No, he can't. Ball cleared. Referee don't blow for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Or a chance for Hearts of Oak to send the ball into the box and make amends, Benghazi, because we have close to 11 minutes to get to 90 minutes and some additional time there. Of course, that stoppage from the goal that was chalked off because of offside would give us some additional minutes. But then goalkeeper Kamara would have to come to the party this evening for Kumasi Asante Kotoko and get the win for his side.
So an infringement there for Hearts of Oak. 18 minutes played here at Accra Sports Stadium. 10 more minutes of action left here, plus at a time that is an infringement, and Kotoko will defend this. The Phobians have got men in the box to look for. This could be dangerous. Kakari Martin behind the ball for Hearts of Oak. The human wall being formed by the Fabulous team. It will be a 3-man human wall formed by Kotoko. And will this be the leveler for the Phobians? Let's wait to see. Kakari Martin together with Amponsa behind his free kick for Accra Hearts of Oak. Kakari goes in, and a beautiful save there from Kamara. Mohammed saving coolly for the Fabulous team. That was a good kick from Kakari Martin, on target, and well saved there by Kamara.
Well, I told you, you need to come to the party, and he's come to the party with this good save. I mean, that mistake earlier in the first half was unpardonable, and he's made amends, I'm sure, Benghazi.
Made amends with that save from the earlier mistake he made in the first, that led to the goal for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians with a ball in a half now, cleared and long one in there from goalkeeper Sharif, headed out by Zakaria Fuseni, out for throw in for Hearts of Oak. Picked up ball by Amankwa. He finds Kakari, goes in for good ball from him now. Shot comes in, is in block. Referee says what? Penalty! Referee has blown for a penalty for Hearts of Oak.
Drama, Benghazi, pure drama. And look at Kamara. Kamara walking to the referee, disagreeing with.
Ça fonctionne là ou...
Non.
Tu vois que c'est bon les concerts là. Y'a pas besoin d'une panne d'électricité pour s'y mettre, n'est-ce pas, Étienne?
Ok, très drôle. Y'a de la lumière ou pas là?
Toujours pas.
Ah, là c'est...
Non mais, Étienne, t'es sûr que tu dis que non, l'électricité?
Ah mais allez, viens manger là.
En plus, il y a plein de nutriments. Ouais, c'est vrai.
Zéro conservateur ajouté, pleine de nutriments, entièrement recyclable. La conserve, n'attendez pas une coupure de courant pour l'adopter.
Les gars, qu'est-ce que vous racontez? Ça marche là?
Ah ouais?
Chez LG, nous ne faisons pas de surprise. Mais en toquant 2 fois, vous pouvez voir à l'intérieur.
And
Clearly, Benghazi. Clear penalty. You see the distance from which exactly, and so a good call once again from referee Colin Samoa. 82 minutes of play, Benghazi.
Penalty for Hearts of Oak. Can they redeem themselves with a spot kick?
It takes a man of courage at this point of the game to get up, pick the ball, and say, "Send me, oh Lord, I will do the work for you." And it will take another courageous man in the form of Mohamed Kamara to step up and save this penalty. 83 minutes, Benghazi.
And look at the man with the ball. Kunadu Yadon has picked the ball up. He's a man who made 2 mistakes for the fabulous goals. Can he redeem himself? Is the question.
Benghazi, there is a song running through the mind of Kunedu at this moment. Redemption song. He wants to redeem himself. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
Kunedu Yadom lays the door for Amankwa Emmanuel. So Amankwa Emmanuel for Asafok with a penalty against Mohamed Kamara. Amankwa v. Kamara. Amankwa versus Kamara. Kamara in your shots. Amankwa here for Asafok. 84 minutes played. Penalty for Asafok. Will this be the leveler? Amankwa will have to go in. Amankwa Kamara. Will it be the leveler here? He goes in, he shoots, it is saved. What a miss from Amankwa Emmanuel. He went in, the run-up was poor, and he has missed the golden chance for the Phobian club.
And look at Karim Zito. Karim Zito is up on his feet, but it was a poor kick from Amankwa. Goalkeeper Kamara decided to stay put to his spot. He didn't move, and he was there, and he was gifted a ball. Well, don't forget that Kamara gifted a goal, and he's been gifted a penalty. A good decision-making, but a poor one from Amankwa. The fans of Accra Suffolk will never forgive him for that poor kick. Trust me, if the goalkeeper moves, it would be a great goal. But this time around, it was a poor kick from Amankwa.
A poor one from Amankwa, but game resumes. An infringement for Hearts of Oak in their own half. Long kick there from Apon Afrane. He locates his man on the left side. Mensah Ransford, who now finds Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu gets the ball in field now, all the way to goalkeeper Sharif Shuab. Shuab comes all the way out of his goal area. Looks up, long ball from him. Looking for his man up front. Controlling the chest, but cleared there by Lord Amoa. Kunadu Yadom control the ball now, but again, we're still by the fabulous team now. This could be a chance. Kotoko with a chance now. Ball is good to Albert Amoa. 10th round though. And Yaya cannot get to that ball. Referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Benghazi, what a game we've had. What a game we've had. Missed penalty, an offside goal, and of course a comeback. This has been a super game from Accra Suffolk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm sure for the neutrals it has been a good one, but for the fans of Accra Suffolk, they would have expected much from their team, especially with the way they played in the first half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko played better in the second half and substitutions.
Substitutions there, defender Harry Ansu coming on for Mikria midfielder Emmanuel Entry. So the idea for the coach is simple. Best man Entry going out midfielder for a defender Harry Ansu. Clearly the coach wants to close the shut-up shop for Kotoko against the Phobians at this stage.
Good decision making from Abdul Karim Zito, very, very experienced man. We've seen it all. Karim Zito, don't forget that he won 2 FA Cup titles. Karim Zito with Dreams FC and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Kunadu Yadom on the ball now for Asafok in his own half. He looks out for options. A long one from him. Headed powerfully down, but straight to Kamara, who will want to try to waste some time. Why not? Finally has saved it for the fabulous team. Mohamed Kamara, going to go from Guinea. Last season,
I think he's had a good second half, and at this time he would want to whisk away some few seconds and spend some time with the ball and make sure that the final whistle comes very soon for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Kotoko on the ball now in midfield. Brilliant play from Samba O'Neill. He finds Patrick. That's Peter Amidu instead. Peter on the ball, but attack will break down. Kotoko regain the ball again though. Good ball from Aqua. Aqua looking for the run of Kampoku. Kampoku is stopped by regains the ball and has been brought down for an infringement for the fabulous team.
Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it at all.
Kampoku bringing him down for an infringement. So Kotoko with some minutes of action left in the game. With their noses in front, trying as much as they can to close the game at this stage.
Well, the Porcupine boys are up and doing, and look at their fans, of course, on their feet, dancing to brilliant tunes. Can they kill it off here, Benghazi?
Let's see if they can here. 88 minutes of action done here. Free kick for Kotoko. 3 men plotting behind the ball against the Phobian team with 3 human wall as well. Entry is up though. So somebody from a step up for this free kick. Who will it be? Who will it be? Let's see. It comes in and a 4-1. 4-1 and out it goes for a goal kick. Now came from Albert Amoa. But that was very poor one from Albert Amoa.
Poor one. But then again, they can just, still maintain their composure, defend very well, and this cup, 2025 President's Cup, should be theirs as Asante Kotoko.
Referee has gone for an infringement for out of fucking midfield. Picked up by Apon Afrani. On the left side they go. And that's the man, Ransford Mensah. He goes in field. Passes good. Controlled fully by this man. He goes down. Referee says play to go on. Ball will be cleared by the Fabulous team. But straight to Kakari Martin. Kakari with a shot. And over the upright he goes for a goal kick.
An ambitious one. He had his right back just in front of him. He could have gone for the option. He decided to go for glory, and they are still down by 2-1, Ben.
That was selfish play from Kakari Martin. When he had a man come making the run on the right side, but he chose the wrong option of a shot, and over the crossbar it goes. Goal kick for Hart Kotoko. Ball kicked in by Kamara. Headed powerfully though by Kunadu Yadom. That was clearly an infringement as a referee. 90 minutes done. We are into the time of 4 minutes. Into the time of 4 minutes in this game. Can the Phobian club get back to this game?
Accra folk would need a miracle from the gods of Accra. They would be on their knees crying, hoping for a last-minute miracle. Only Jesus can save them at this time, Benghazi. But it is football, and in just a second, anything can happen.
Ball in the area, and will be coolly saved there by the goalie, but clash of heads there. So the medical team have been called up. I can see blood oozing from the Phobian player. Who is this? There's blood all over him. So the medical team have rushed in there to attend to the players. There it is, clash of heads between Ansu and the Phobian player. That was a poor one. That was a bad clash there of heads. Let's hope they are all well.
Well, if we should end this way, Kumasi Asante Kotoko would be adding their 9th title. Yes, and
in the President's Cup.
Yes, in the President's Cup. So they won in 1973, 1984, 2004, 2005, 2008, 2016, 2017, and then in 2019. Well, is it going to be Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2025?
Let's wait to see. We have about 3 more minutes of action to tell, to confirm whether the Fabulous team indeed will end up as winners or the Phobians will have a last laugh.
But I think it's been a brilliant game so far, and in fact, we're done with the 90 minutes. It has been a brilliant game with what we expected. We've seen goals of late. Anytime Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's very difficult to see about 2 or 3 goals. But this time around, it has come to play. We've seen an own goal. We've seen a goal chalked up for offside. We've seen a penalty missed. And trust me, what more do you want?
It's full of drama.
Full of drama,
everything you will expect from a tough game. A big clash. We've seen it here at Accra Sports Stadium.
And it is a welcome party.
Look at the bench of Accra folk. They look dejected.
Yes.
They look sad. They look lost.
But for this Kotoko fan, in high spirit, trust me, if he would need to dance all the way home, he will dance all the way home, Benghazi.
It's fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. If you are with the rainbow colors, not too fun at this moment.
Well, I wonder how the Honorable Okulu would be feeling right about now. And the schoolboys are not left out of the action. Benghazi.
Look at
them.
Our brothers from the SHS who are here supporting the teams here at Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, a dejected
Amankwa Emmanuel, he made the penalty. What could be going through his mind at this moment?
Trust me, Benghazi, a moment just like Asamoah, it was close to the end of the game. If he had scored, it would have been a different story. We would be looking to take penalties here, but then good decision making again from goalkeeper Kamara.
So fortunately, Konado is up on his feet. Head heavily bandaged though from the clash of heads with Henry Ansu. But both players are up on their feet, thankfully. So game will resume in no time.
Well, Benghazi, Masudi Dramani would have a lot of work to do. They had a good first half, but in the second half, they were all over the place, and some of his substitutions would have some question marks.
In fact, I still want to know why he took out Calvin Osei Esibe. I want to find out what happened, but let's continue the action here. Long throw, wow, from Kamara. Ball drops, but will be taken over by Konadu Yadon for Atofok. Konadu Yadon on the ball. He locates his man in midfield. He turns beautifully, but ball will be cleared. Chance for Atofok now. He goes in field. Chance still, and the Atofok team again will control. Amankwa finds Kakari. Kakari back to Amankwa. Amankwa to his man. A chance, and what a useless effort and miss. The two of them were on different wavelengths. Miscommunication, and a chance goes a begging.
Benghazi, it was the last chance, I believe, for Hearts of Oak to make a statement, to put smiles on the faces of their fans. But then we'll see last minute introductions from Coach Masudi Dramani as to whether they would make an impact. Well, you never know. We've seen players come on with their only touch, score some goals. But for now, Kamara will take a very, very long
one from Kamara, flicked on by Yaya. I guess the ball to his man, Peter Amedu, who I'm told has been named the MVP for the game today. And referee has blown for the end of the game here. It is all over the Accra Sports Stadium. The foul plus from Kumasi came all the way from Kumasi to Accra, and they have brought Accra down, brought the Phobian club down with a sumptuous comeback win over Accra Suffolk. End of play scores here at the Accra Sports Stadium. President's Cup. Hearts of Oak 1. Foul plus Kotoko 2.
Benghazi will go down memory lane, trust me. It would be one that would always remember. It had everything in it. Hearts of Oak had the first half. They could have scored more in the first half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko came strongly right in the second half, scoring 2 quick fire goals, and we saw reaction from the boys from Kumasi. He went on to lead the game, and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko had to concede a penalty. Well, before that penalty, there was a goal rightly chalked off for offside, and then the penalty came, and Amankwa, well, would have.
And there you see the players, NG and Amwa celebrating the dance.
Amankwa would have a nightmare tonight.
The school kids are not left out as well. It's all celebration and fun here at the Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. Kotoko have won the President's Cup for the 9th time, defeating the Hearts of Oak Club by 2-1 here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And they'll go to their fans and applaud them in the stands. And the fans will respond.
Of course, Kamara doing a yeoman's job, and look at the fans with their flags, waving it from side to side. And the fans, of course, have that good cohesion with the players. And indeed, it's going to be a long night, full of celebrations for Kotoko fans tonight. But I'm sure that some of them might miss work tomorrow, Benghazi.
So it means that this season, Kotoko have had the upper hand over the Phobian club. Don't forget, they beat them in Kumasi in a league by a goal to 0. Albert Tama with the only goal scored in Kumasi. Then here in Accra, the game ended barren 0-0. Today, Kotoko again have beaten Hearts of Oak by 2-1 to win the President's Cup.
Masterclass from Abdul Karim Zito.
And there you see them.
And he's done a yeoman's job. As I said earlier, he had a good record coming against
And then your
Hearts of
shots
Oak.
now is Hamza Obin, Kotoko's deputy coach now, formerly with Hearts of Oak. Now deputy coach of Kotoko, Hamza Obin, and the Kotoko last captain, Samba O'Neill. There you have the women and men from the Ghana Navy, the band giving us a display here before the trophy are given out, or the trophy is given out to the deserving winners, Kotoko, here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Great game it has been, Benghazi. Great game, and I'm sure for our viewers and listeners who joined us from their various homes and of course in their cars, wherever they joined us from, would have enjoyed this game. It was a good one, and I hope that Kumasi Asante Kotoko can go on and have a good display when they get to the CAF Confederations Cup next season, because they are champions of the MTNFA Cup as well. And a good shot stint by Abdul Karim Zito, and I'm sure that they will get him some players to build up his team. For Masudi Dramani, I think that he has to be given some time.
All right, so it's all over at the Accra Sports Stadium, and guess what? It is the Porcupine Warriors who came all the way from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Kumasi, and they made sure that they won this one. I'm all excited because it was a great game by all standards. It was end-to-end action, pulsating 90 minutes, and what did we see? 3 goals scored in this one, an own goal. The first goal scored by Hearts of Oak in the 24th minute by Hamza Issa. And then it was Konedu Yadom scoring an own goal. And then when the penalty came up, Konedu Yadom stepped up, unfortunately trying to make sure that he redeems his image. But unfortunately, it did not end that way for Hearts of Oak. And then Kwame Poku in the 53rd minute. So in the 57th...
Étudiant, vous pouvez toujours compter sur votre zéro préféré. Prêt étudiant 0% CIC, construisons pour que le monde bouge.
Ultra-realistic voice cloning has arrived. Expand your workflow and reach globally. Bonjour, konnichiwa. Take control and save time, all while earning passive income. 11 Labs, ethical AI.
Edition. Let's go over to listen to Monica Bukari as he interviews Coach Masud Didi Dramani.
Coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, Didi Dramani, to have a word over what just happened. It's quite unfortunate for Accra Hearts of Oak.
I think it's part of the industry. At a time when we're controlling, and then we lost a key player, and then it was difficult to reshuffle, and then they took the chance clearly, so you have to acknowledge that.
Talking about your key player, will you say Osei Sibe was the reason why Kotoko has just taken over?
No, I think the injury maybe was a force majeure, and then also serve as the right purpose to have more players having a chance to play, and then we are in a progressive process, and so we expect that anyone who has the opportunity can do it. But I'm very, very impressed with the composition and the executions.
Are you satisfied with the current team that you have that played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
I think there's a lot. It's early days yet. There's a lot to put in. There's a lot that we have done. There's a lot that we'll put in, and I believe that we'll get there. With this crop of players, with some small adjustments, we should be there.
Did you miss the services of Benjamin Asari in post today?
Oh, I think that every player is very, very important. He's the number one. He's a national team goalkeeper, and so we wish to have everyone. But I think that Soaib, gave a very good account of himself.
Now, before I let you go, a word for your fans with what just happened.
We love them so much. We love them for coming, and I think that we want to see more of this. We'll come out with very good performances. We'll come out with very good energy and effort. I think that we were all satisfied with what they did.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the very best as you enter the 2025 season. So that was Didi Dramani, coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, who just lost to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've also been joined by coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Karim Zito. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you very much.
Now tell us, you, like I asked you earlier, never lost against Accra Hearts of Oak, and now again with Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you have really proved that you have what it takes to take against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Tell us, what was your plan?
The plan is to come to win. Before a game, you have to ask you, what do you need in that game? So when I sat down, I saw that, no, we should go for the second cup this year, because we had wanted to go in for the league, and we couldn't. So now, let's specify our supporters with the President Cup. And remember, this is the second time I won the President Cup with Kotoko against us. So it was mentality. You saw the way we came into the second half. It was far better than the first half. And I'm very happy that we won.
Tell me, how is the feeling like for your players as well?
No, everybody wants to win. The moment the win comes, we don't feel anything apart from happiness. We are all happy. And I'm very happy that my supporters too are happy. So we are here to make them happy. And since you are able to make them happy, I'm okay. Happiness came through no other team than Accra as a whole. So we are very, very happy.
Now tell us the way forward. What do you have to say to your fans?
I think I introduced some few players I recruited. And then, we qualified for Africa. So we are going to start preparing for Africa. Very soon we'll go to South Africa. From there, we'll start planning. But I think we'll play the champion of champions before that. So it's all in part of preparation.
Right. Thank you very much. We still wish you all the very best. We've also been joined, that was Coach Zito, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've been joined again by Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm the pass, it's Medin Kunimpa, because they're not the Ashan, the pa.
Na catch me na plan be na mo wa mo de be musia.
Oh, plan na e wo mu na anse e ba we ne match no. Ye free fie ba ye preparation na na de anse e ba we na nyame adom so. Ye timi awe ne match no.
Congratulations, Bio. Right. So thank you very much. We'll still be speaking to more players as well. Very soon to the presentations will be taking over. Yes. I've been joined by Opoku as well. Congratulations, Opoku.
Thank you.
Neko say my game no to say.
The game was very, very tough game. Like we didn't start well. But later part in the game we came in. That's how come we had the second goal as well.
Now you winning against Accra Hearts of Oak here on home soil, which just happens to be the home of Accra Hearts of Oak. Tell me, how do you feel together with your teammates as well?
We are very, very happy for ourselves, for our technical team, the new players, and then to the Asante Kotoko supporters. So I said this is just a stepping stone for all of us. We're looking forward. We will try to win as much as possible. We try to win every cup that comes our way.
We wish you all the very best for the way of 2025-26 season. Thank you very much. Right, so that was Kwame Poku of Kumasi Asante Kotoko that we spoke to. I've been joined by my colleague. Mutala. Mutala, tell me, we've spoken to Coach Didi Dramani. We've spoken to Karim Zito as well. Karim Zito has never lost a game against Accra Hearts of Oak, and this time around he repeated the same thing again. Tell me, what are your reservations about today's game?
Yes, great game for the neutrals, great game for both sides, and in fact, as you mentioned, history has a way of repeating itself. Karim Zito has come to the nation's Wembley to show the oldest club in our land, Accra Hearts of Oak, that of course, when it comes to beating them, he's had the medicine, he has the antidote to that. But if you watch the game, indeed, both teams showed energy, they showed resilience. Tactically, you would say that, yes, Kotoko a little bit ahead of Hearts of Oak, especially in the second half. Back from recess, they realized that, oh, there's something that they ought to do. They did that, got 2 quick goals in the second half, and of course, they carried the day. But for those within Hearts of Oak, I'm sure Coach Didi Dramani has been telling you about the fact that the captain, the absence of the captain, the Saisibe leaving the pitch in the second half greatly impacted on the performance of the club. But I think that both clubs have showed what it is. We have enjoyed football here. The atmosphere was wow. Can we have this? For how long can we have this? Is it going to be a one-off? In my mind, the kind of football, look at the atmosphere, very charged, very, very interesting day. And for Kotoko, I think that for the 5th time, they have been able to beat our Accra Hearts of Oak here. And it's a great game. Taking the trophy back to Kumasi, it's a great feeling for the Kotoko fans.
And it's going to be a great feeling for Tumfor 32 as well. But tell me, normally when Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's always a tough game. But today, will you say it was a fair play in both sides?
if you look at the energy shown, especially right from the first 10 minutes, Kotoko dominated. Hearts of Oak came in, got their goal, then they dominated. The atmosphere was there for them to be able to push on. Back from recess, I don't know what Coach Didi Dramazito told his boys. They raised their game, they played, they got the first goal, pushed on within a minute or two, they got the second goal, and in football, once you have the momentum, I tell you what, you are going to push on. But interestingly, the Phobian had a penalty. And of course, the penalty is one of the difficult things to take. The energy, the pressure, and all of that. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper did well, saved that. And of course, they have to be able to win a game, to win a trophy. You need to have a moment where your goalkeeper can save you, and that is what they did.
Exactly. Now, let's take Osei Sibe, for instance. Osei Sibe was phenomenal for Accra Hearts of Oak in the first half. But throughout the game, what will you say? I think Kotoko's goalkeeper Mara was incredible for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Absolutely, especially after that hauler that led to Hearts of Oak first goal. I think that within the second half, he actually distinguished himself, and I think that Kumasi Asante Kotoko deserved the trophy this evening.
Fine, let's talk about the penalty taker himself. For me, from where I started, I watched him. It's kind of, it brings so much tension when you have to take that penalty. It was a very feeble shot from him. Will you say it was the very best of shot that you have to take for Accra Hearts of Oak?
You know, football has a way of telling its own story. In football, one would tell you that when there's a penalty, we do know that the clubs, they do know who is their first penalty taker. But the point is that once there's a penalty at this pressure moment, the player that grabs the ball, you allow that player to take the penalty. You realize that the player that took the penalty, at some point in time, he tried to have a go at the goalkeeper, tried to take that, but it didn't work. But of course, that is how football works. And once football is like that, you just have to take it and move on. But I think that he could have had some way of taking the penalty, the way and manner he did. The goalkeeper did the right way by guessing right, and he got that.
Talking about the euphoria here at the Accra Sports Stadium from the beginning, afternoon, all the way, even from morning, people started thronging the stadium. I mean, the euphoria here, the atmosphere is kind of electrifying. Do you think the supporters came in their numbers to support their own teams?
Look, I'm seeing students in uniform
exactly
here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And guess what? One Shatta Wale was here. The whole atmosphere was charged.
Was electrifying.
Electrifying and all of that. You see, that is the beauty of football. If we can have this, we can have this for a very long time. We can plan this for a very long time. I'm thinking that the president can, the organizer can find a way to more or less expand this particular trophy tournament and make it a tournament. What has happened to the top four? Maybe we can look at it and make the President's Cup a one that can be top four clubs can compete, or even spread it across the country. But I think that if you ask me, this is a very great atmosphere for football game, and I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy the moment. A Sunday night. I wish today is a Friday. I wish today is a Friday.
I know, right? Now, talking about publicity of this whole game itself, I think publicity also went down very well to inform the stadium, the players or fans to also throng the stadium as well.
Absolutely. So earlier in the day, you didn't see that coming, did you? You wouldn't see that. After 2 p.m., then you check the back of the stadium, then you realize that something was about to happen. And indeed, the whole stadium was full, unless some people have the opportunity to even watch it out. And GH1 TV, we show that live. So those who are not able to come to the stadium, they had the opportunity to watch live on TV and all of that. But if you tell me, if you're asking about this game, earlier in the day, the signs were there, especially after 2 when the organization, super organization and all of that. And a great congratulations to the organizers for putting together this one. And of course, the president for allowing this game to come out. He was here, and you see the atmosphere when he came in. Great football atmosphere. And for those of us who have been at the stadium, for those who have watched elsewhere, will tell you that they have indeed enjoyed themselves. I've not seen an atmosphere Hearts Kotoko game. In fact, the last Hearts Kotoko match before this, I was here at the stadium and most of the stands were empty. Today, the atmosphere was different. Everybody that matters is in the stadium. I think that it's one great thing for Ghana football. If we can move on from here, if we can pick the pieces from here, I think that Ghana football, especially in the pre-season time, will have some very interesting moments to share.
This has been an incredible 2025 Gal Cup President's Cup, where President himself, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, made his way for the second outing to be here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Earlier on, we told you his first outing was to watch the Black Stars play against Chad, and that was their training sessions here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And this time around, making another majestic step to come here to watch the President's Cup Gal Cup 2025. Presently, as we speak, we are watching President John Dramani Mahama putting around all the regalia, exactly, on the necks of the Phobians as well. Very unfortunate for Accra Hearts of Oak taking this.
Of course, Monica, if you look at an atmosphere like this, you would love to be going home with the gold, right? But now Hearts of Oak players are taking on the bronze. I don't know what will be going through their mind, but a football match, an atmosphere like this, you want to be at the winning side. But of course, once you get it wrong, I think that Didi Dramani has seen something. He's now getting his team right. He's seen a lot of things that going forward, he will be able to put things together and make sure that he gets a great team for the future. But I think that if you look at this Hearts of Oak squad, like I mentioned earlier, their captain, the absence of their captain, especially in the second half, they could make a case for that. But of course, football, the players are more than 11. So you have about 18, 25 and all of that. But of course, today has been a beautiful day. President John Dramani Mahama is honoring the players, especially the runners-up. Absolutely, yeah. Accra Hearts of Oak. And of course, you could see that live on your screens over there, trying to edge the players on. And the atmosphere alone.
And that is Accra Hearts of Oak or Sesibe getting down from the podium after taking his medal.
All right, so wherever you're watching us from, these are live pictures there from the Accra Sports Stadium, and it's the presentation time. There you see the president, the first gentleman of the land there, making sure that he classed these lads, Accra Hearts of Oak players there, with that silverware, winning the silver. So unfortunately for Hearts of Oak, they came, they saw, on their home soil, they lost. All right, so Eric Bequin, yeah, I know it's a great one for you. You, in 2008, won it with your Kotoko lads, and this time around, you're in the studio here observing proceedings, and what a joy. What is the feeling like for you seeing Hearts of Oak? And look, listen to what Karim Zito said. He said joy has come, and what a way joy came, and it came through Hearts of Oak.
I think that was a great quote by my only coach, Coach Karim Zito. I think, Joe, before the start of the game, I did said one or two things which have all, manifested. I told you about this game can make you and unmake you at the same time. And that is what's happened to the guy who went for the penalty kick. I mean, he was not ready for the kick, because looking at the one who went for the ball, he was much ready. To play. But they came, I don't know the communication that came from the bench for them to swap, the penalty taker. Also, the game itself, I told you that the second half, if Kotoko should go for all the duels and then win all these second balls and come to the party, Kotoko will get the win. And the second half, you saw when they came to the party, everything showed that they have come to the party to win. So I think kudos to the players. They've shown mental quality in this game. I mean, for that comeback within 2 minutes, getting 2 goals, it's a thumbs up to them. They've done great. I also told you that this game is going to be game for these two coaches.
That's true.
Yeah, to exhibit what we are expecting in the upcoming season. I mean, their trump card will win the day. Whoever throws his trump card, look at the substitutions that went on. Most of the substitutions were so tactical. Yeah, so I think the best team won. The best team that took their chances, because the second half was electrifying.
Exactly.
Where end to end, everybody is firing, no conserving any energy. Everybody is blowing all cylinders, and I think it was a great game that we witnessed.
Okay.
Even apart from the winning to my darling club Kotoko, we have seen, the glimpse of the upcoming season. So we urging the fans to troop into the stadiums like this. And through that, the boys too know that people are watching them, people are enjoying them. Those days, there were Champions League and then a Premiership going on, but people still troop into the stadium to come and watch us as we play. Yeah.
All right. So, so just gone by were the officiating referees. They were awarded the Reginald Collins Samoa Referee of the Day. The first assistant, Kwesi Brobe. Second assistant was Emmanuel Dolagbanu. And then the fourth was Charles Bulu. But it is now the turn of the champions of the 2025 President's Cup, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Okumapima, Apembeba. They've come all the way from Kumasi, shown their mettle. They came, they saw, they have conquered and made it the 9th President's Cup for themselves, taking it into their cabinet once again. Listen, what a way to end the season. What a way to obviously also sort of start a new season. They are now getting how many trophies? They are waiting for the champion of champions against BBN Gold Stars to find out whether they will make it 3.
Ok, messieurs, dames, c'est le coup d'envoi, on se dépêche. Ça manque d'assaisonnement. Là, il manque quelqu'un, on se grouille. Ça va pas, ça, les gars.
Louer en ligne avec Spota Home, c'est simple comme bonjour. Parcours des milliers de logements prêts à emménager, envoie ta demande de réservation et reçois une réponse en moins de 24 heures. Trouver ton nouveau chez toi n'a jamais été aussi facile. Zéro tracas, zéro stress. Avec la garantie Spota Home, ton paiement est sécurisé jusqu'à ce que tu confirmes que tout est conforme. Et quoi qu'il arrive, ta caution est intégralement remboursée. Tous les propriétaires sont rigoureusement vérifiés et notre équipe t'accompagne à chaque étape. Spota Home, trouve ton chez toi partout en Europe.
Screens, and you wouldn't get this anywhere apart from here on GH1 TV and on our Go TV. Lots of commendations coming in from people who are watching from far and near. I mean, from the United States of America, messages coming in to live, Eric Bequin telling him they are watching live and the pictures are good and everything. You
guys have shown class. I mean, you have shown class, and even the pictures that people are sending to us, you can still see the quality. You can feel it.
Sure.
This is visible. You can see that. I mean, you guys are doing so well, and always I do say that when we are applauding you, it's the time for you to work extra harder.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's a good game that we witnessed. It's a very, very good game, and I did tell you that Kotoko is more comfortable playing in Accra than Kumasi.
That's the truth.
So if Kotoko should come to the party, I mean, they will win the day, and it did happen when they came to the party.
All right, so the president of the land, I'm talking about the first gentleman of the land, President John Dramani Mahama. They're giving the players the gold medal. The Kumasi Asante Kotoko technical team there on your screens currently taking their gold medals, and we have the captain waiting to lift the 2025 President's Cup trophy. So we've been counting it down, and it has come down now to the final day, and we have seen the champion. It is Kumasi Asante Kotoko who are lifting the trophy, and we'll be seeing the president hand over the 2025 trophy to them very soon. They'll be going all the way to Kumasi to go and present this to Otumfuo, obviously. And what a way to end the season, and what a way to end this particular game. The Minister for Sports and Recreation there, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, and also the chairman for GALCA, Mr. Kofi Ansa, John Kofi Ansa, making sure that they put this together well. And also the chairman for the sponsorship committee, Dr. Tony Albin there, all in your shots there. So the president is being ushered to go and lift the President's Cup trophy to give it to the captain of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So let's now head over to the Accra Sports Stadium, hand over to the team there as the president gives the champions, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the 2025 winners of the President's Cup. there on your screens currently. We have the regional minister for for the Ashanti region. He has promised them. And listen, this is the moment. I will need to call some of the players. Have you received your dollars? What is the story going to be like?
Of course. He's going to deliver.
Yeah. So there you have it. This is the moment, Eric. This is the moment every player wishes to have. This is the moment every player has been crying for. Champions of the 2025 Gal Cup, President's Cup, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And what a way to make it happen for themselves. They come all the way and they play at the backyard of their wives. And there you have the bonfire there by the military, the Ghana Armed Forces, making sure that we have a beautiful day in celebrating our republic with this trophy. And I can see the likes of Kwame Poku, the likes of Amwa is going to go down. It's going to be a long night. The night is very young for them, but unfortunately for Hearts of Oak, they're taking an early night. They're going to take, I'm sure that the blankets in Accra is going to get finished soon. I don't know about the weather though. But then, hey, unfortunately for them, it's going to be not too good a night here in Accra. What a way to lose it, but at your backyard. Not too good for the Americans.
And you know, normally as footballers, when we travel for games of such magnitude, and even the distance becomes more shorter.
Yeah,
but when you lose, it's very, very far. I quite remember one driver said, when we lose and we are going, before you will not hear anything there, but it's only thing you hear, Messi wow.
Oh my goodness. So everybody is dead silent.
Everybody is dead silent.
Nobody wants to say anything.
Driver will say, yo, Messi why?
But I can tell you for a fact that it was here when the Chapter O president himself did mention the fact that, listen, when they lose games like this, they end up in the stands.
Yeah.
They are not able to even come out of their seats. Sometimes you try to walk to the entrance of the Accra Sports Stadium and you want to come back again because you don't know whether you're going home or you are still staying inside the stadium. Is that the story? Is that what we're going to be seeing written? Well, the story has been rewritten this time around. What are the connoisseurs saying? What did they say before the game? And obviously, we're going to see the different headlines, the banner headlines, have it on the various portals, on the various socials. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko ending that winning streak of Accra Hearts of Oak. And the bragging rights, obviously, going to go to the fabulous lads. Fabulous they were fabulous on the day, and obviously they continue to be fabulous over the Phobians today.
$200 per game.
Oh yeah.
The Greater Accra Regional Minister also promised the Phobians 1,000 Ghana cedis per game. I wonder what will happen.
And now the 1,000 has gone down the drain. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, champions of the Gal Cup 2025 President's Cup. The mayor said that every goal that they score is going to be $200. So now they have $400 for scoring those 2 goals against Accra Hearts of Oak.
But if it's $400 is so the $1,000 is so much.
It's still relevant. It's still relevant.
But of course, who cares? Whatever is important right now is that coveted trophy.
Exactly.
And Kotoko came to Accra. They have delivered the blow again. For the 5th time in 6 matches, they have beaten Accra Hearts of Oak 5 out of 6. And that is wonderful. That is wonderful. That is really, really wonderful. For the Hearts of Oak, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So for Hearts of Oak now, they have to go back, prepare. They have to go back, try to get their things right, and be able to make sure that they should be able to put out a strategy to be able to get things right so that the next time when they are playing against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they know that we are going to get a win. We are going. It's been a while. Hearts of Oak fans celebrated victory over Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Right, so incredible atmosphere here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It was a 2-1 game against Accra Hearts of Oak. Kumasi Asante Kotoko came, they saw, and they have conquered. And they are taking the trophy, Gal Cup President's Cup 2025, all the way to Kumasi to also show Tumfo as well. It's an exciting moment here, and this is where we bring it all to an end from the Accra Sports Stadium.
All about that story. I don't know.